Hi everyone. I know it's been a couple of weeks since I've uploaded on YouTube, but to be honest, the reason is, well, I've been to Croatia on a holiday, which I had a great time, and to be honest, I tried to maximise my holiday and do everything I could to make every day special and give me long-lasting memories, of which I think I did a good job, because my aim of that holiday was to come back feeling a different energy to how I came there. Not saying I felt bad before I went to Croatia, but I just wanted to think about my overthinking in general, which is what I want to discuss today. Because the overthinking is just really not helping me at all in any way, shape or form. I mean, I've literally just recorded 5 minutes of a video just now on this field and I deleted it all because I didn't like the way I presented the video. I didn't like the way I came across, even though I didn't even come across bad. I just missed a couple of pointers out because, as you know, I'm not well practiced enough in rambling videos. So how am I supposed to be that good at making these types of videos? I mean, I'm going to try and make this video like unedited as it possibly can be. But if I had to, stop and edit it a few times, it's not the end of the day, because I'm not perfect. And I don't want this video to be that way, even though I feel like society makes everyone want to be perfect, and they judge people for making stuff that doesn't come across perfect. So that's why I'm making this video today, to prove a point to myself and in general. Anyway, it's starting to go dark now. It's 10 to 10 on a Wednesday night, and it's the sun setting in the UK. But I came out to this field tonight because I feel like I'm just rigidly planning my weeks. Like, say I want to achieve this week, I want to achieve that, and I hardly achieve a lot of things I say I'm going to do. Apart from the stuff I usually do was like the gym, tennis, and football, which I'm consistent with, and other things. But I just very, very over ambitious with a lot of things I want to achieve. And I feel that way with YouTube. I just over plan the videos I want to make and overthink them, and I just don't get enough videos out. I think, like, do I want to go into this niche? Do I want to go in that niche? But at the end of the day, I don't know what niche I am. So at the end of the day, I just want to put out videos which make me feel happy. And that's what I'm going to continue doing, as I have been doing. So, yeah, I've had a few ideas that I put out, but I can go back on those. Anyway, the point I wanted to discuss was, when you overplan everything and just never feel like you're ready to do things because they're not going to be perfect, just like this video, you don't end up doing anything. And if you don't actually start at a skill, try and improve at it, how are you ever meant to be any good at doing that skill? Like, I'm doing the rambling content right now, like Jet Franzen, who is a bit of an inspiration for this video, to be fair, because he just rambles spontaneously, I feel like, on things he thinks on those specific days. I think a lot of his points come from his heart, of which I feel like I'm talking from my heart right now. Well, I hope it comes across that way. But yeah, I'm not going to be the best content creator on this video. I mean, I'm not going to be the best content creator with this niche. Why not have a go? Because next time I make a video about this, if I do, I'm not going to pressure myself to make videos just like this again, but I hope I do. Hopefully I'll improve, because I tried. I can't fail doing this. If I didn't just try this rambling content right now, then that would be a fail. Anyway, if there's plans you've had for a while, but every time you think of them, they just don't fill you with excitement, or you just feel like you're doing them because you feel you need to do that thing, not because your heart wants it, you most likely won't stick with doing that thing. Say, like, at one point, I felt like I wanted to learn languages because I felt, I'm English and most people don't speak a second language here. So I felt like I need to speak a language because, like, compared to most other European places, we're not doing very good at the English with speaking other languages, the vast majority of us. But forcing myself to do that most of the time, I just would never even try to do it most days. Or I think I did try to learn a bit of German. I did it at school, but I forgot a lot of the German I learned. And I did it for a few days consistently, and I just gave up. So you've got to do things from the heart. And walking across this field now is completely from the heart, because I always come back feeling happier. I know it's a very simple thing. I know it's not considered maybe productive. Like, people, we're a society obsessed with productivity. Say you need to be using every hour to be as productive as possible, to make as much money as possible. But at the end of the day, why do we need so much money? Because most people just waste most money anyway that they earn on their addictions. I don't feel like I need a lot of money, really. I mean, there's obvious things you need money for, but I don't want to waste money on like expensive possessions which may give you a slight ego boost buying them, like, say, a fancy diamond ring or something. I mean, it might feel like really good for like one day having that, but after a day, it's like the novelty's worn off and you want to buy the next thing. And humans are always chasing the next thing in that way. But that doesn't give you happiness. It's the same thing as like people who just go to work and because they feel crappy from the job they do, they just have loads of addictions. Maybe not like bad addictions, but like things like phone addictions, Coca-Cola addictions, just to get them through the day. And if they were happy, well, if most people in society were happy, they wouldn't have these addictions, because they wouldn't feel the need to be addicted to anything if they were doing what they actually wanted to do with their lives. And of course this applies to me too, because for the longest time, as I've spoken about, I've had a phone addiction, gaming addiction. It was worse when I was 18, but still pretty bad now. I mean, I have been working on it, and I am making steps all the time, I feel. Like this week I want to go to the gym 3 times, and I want to make walking in this field in the evening a regular thing, because it just makes me feel so happy. And when I come here, I don't even feel like scrolling. I feel happy just to walk around in my own head, not blasting music, not receiving cheap dopamine, because walking around the field with all this beauty around me and the sunset is all the dopamine I need at this current moment in time. And it's real dopamine. Anyway, I feel like my brain's wandered off in scattered directions, which it likes to do. I've got quite a creative brain, to be fair, but which is why this sort of rambling video is interesting for me, just because I feel like the way I speak's quite different maybe to the way a lot of other people speak. But I guess that's not a bad thing, because it's just me at the end of the day. Anyway, most of society is brainwashed and addicted. If you look around at most people, you just actively notice what people are doing. It's sad, and I don't want to follow how everyone else is living. I want to be like in that 5% of people, whatever it is, that maybe think like me, and go off in my own direction. Basically repel against how society is. Besides, we don't need to fit in to feel cool or be accepted, because most people who fit in are just inauthentic anyway. Very noisy car just going past me now. It's getting a bit late, to be fair, but I'm just enjoying rambling that much. I'm being in this field that I just don't want to leave. Anyway, I'd much rather be happy not fitting in than being unhappy and being inauthentic and fitting in, is my point. Anyway, do you know what? When I first started making this video, and then I was overthinking it so much, I kept deleting parts of the video I was making. But now at the point where I've just been talking for like, I don't know how long, because I've deleted a lot of things at the start, I'm starting to become more comfortable talking to a camera. And my conversation's flowing like it is how I'd usually talk to myself when there's no camera on me. It's because my confidence is just starting to grow. And I have absolutely no regrets in making this video now. Just start, people. Start doing things that make you happy. Don't do things because you feel the need to do them. Do them because your heart wants it. Just little walks in nature like this can just completely change your mood for the rest, and outlook for the rest of the day. You don't need to buy material possessions or be addicted to things to feel happy. And myself needs to hear that too, particularly on the addiction part, even though luckily I've never been addicted to any drugs or alcohol, which is, I really feel sorry for those people. But still, most of society hopefully would gain something if they watch this video. I'm hoping a lot of the things I've talked about applies to everyone, really. Not that I don't think I'm the best at like executing my points at the moment, but that's not the point. I hope people see this video and think, well, you know, this guy called Tom who's making this video, he's not very like perfect at making videos at the moment. He's only got 2 subscribers. If he can do it, why can't I too? Anyway, I'm going to go on a hike tomorrow because I'm realising more and more that when I'm at home, most of the time all I'm doing is scrolling on the internet. So getting out works the best for me. I know a lot of people can, you know, find productive things to do at home like art and stuff, but I've got major improvements to do with that. I mean, I've been trying to do crosswords and things, which I've been doing, and I've been journaling way more. But anyway, onwards and upwards. Thank you for watching this video. like and subscribe. It would like help me massively at the moment.